Hi, my name is Michael Tatimi. I'm from Bethlehem, Palestine. I'm 27 years old. I study accounting and work as a receptionist and accountant.
Okay, Michael, nice to meet you. I want to ask you some questions. The first question is, what does violence mean to you?
Violence, the word is a big word. Violence can refer to many things. For example, there's physical violence, there's psychological violence. For example, as Palestinians, we face physical violence by going to checkpoints, and also psychological violence, also verbal violence. For example, soldiers can yell at you, they can scream at you and tell you to go back and stuff like that. Also, violence can refer to a word injustice, so lack of justice.
Okay, yes, I can understand that. The second question, have you received a violence action here too? If the answer is yes, how did you feel about it?
Well, as I said in the previous question, Palestinians face violence nearly every day. The workers coming to work in Jerusalem, Israel, they have to wait like several hours to check, and they have to bear the 21 or even younger soldiers. They have to scream at them. For me, once I was going to Jerusalem, and I even had a permit and I had the legitimate papers, and the soldiers didn't have a good mood. So he made us like standing under the sun for like a few hours. So I guess that was kind of violence. How I dealt about it? Well, I didn't have a choice that time because either you have to face the reality and you have to listen to the soldier's voice, or otherwise you can go to prison, or maybe something bad can happen to you.
Okay. The third question, facing violence, what can youth do?
Facing violence. That's a hard question because youth in our country are used to living in violence because since some kids, even the first word that they pronounced when like they were 1.5 or 2 years is shooting. Imagine that. I mean, you grew up in violence, you see the intifada around you, you see shooting, you see all this stuff. But the thing is that you need to have to start by educating children, educating youth about how to deal with violence. For example,
How to face it?
yeah, how to face it. Like for example, you can educate them by doing seminars and tell them that also there is non-violence, non-violence resistance. It can be like, for example, look at India. They even get rid of the occupation by non-violence resistance to the occupation. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, the most important thing is educating the youth and how to face it and tell them about non-violence.